Hello Taurus, this is your spiritual pathway reading for December 2022, but if you find this video at any other time and your higher self is pushing you to watch it, then consider it timeless. The universe works the way it works, and there's something in here for you if your higher self has pulled you in. Okay, so I'm going to start off with your oracle cards and see what the main energies are for December. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. Nice, Taurus. You've got material and spiritual prosperity. A number 6 card, which indicates to me that, your vibration is raising. 6 is a number of almost spiritual completion. You're almost at the 7 here. So you've almost achieved something that will be permanent in your life. Okay. Next card. Let's have a look what else comes out for you. Today, I will engage with my inner self to spread light to all of my loved ones. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be really generous with people. Okay, I'm getting that instantly. Generosity, heavy generosity. Okay, and it's almost like for you, being successful is about so much more than yourself. It's about providing a stable foundation for everyone you know. I feel like network is really important to you. Family is really important to you. Okay, we've got a personal issue reaches resolution. Cancerian energy, full moon in Cancer. So this is something you felt very deeply about. We'll pull more tarot cards in a second so we can see what energies surround this. Look at this. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. This is all about you getting what you deserve in life, Taurus. This is all about you. I feel like you see that path on the card there. I feel like you've been following a solid pathway for quite a while. And again, this isn't just about you. This is about people you love, how others are affected by your success. This could be children, this could be loved ones, this could be a partner. I feel like you really want the best for those you love. You really, really want them to feel special. You really want them to know how valuable they are. And I feel like it's spiritual generosity. I feel like it's you letting people know that, they are worthy, they are beautiful. We've got the ancestor of exile here, okay? Interesting energy, all right? So maybe you've had to sort of keep yourself in isolation somehow. We've got the thinker card here, 44, adding up to an 8, again that number of abundance. Maybe something you were working on in your job or your career life, maybe it kind of kept you away from home or family, or it sort of forced you to spend less time with those you love than you would have liked. 3 of Wands, yeah, waiting for your ships to come in. On that pathway metaphysically where it's only a matter of time before the energies that you have spread out into the world come boomeranging back into your life. Look at this, beautiful. May all of your alien dreams come true. Now, the alien in this deck is a very tongue-in-cheek way of highlighting the fact that we're all souls in human vessels, and humans are as alien and as ethereal as any other being. All right, so but this is the title card. This is a card saying you've worked long and hard at something. You've had to sacrifice, you've had to give up good times and fun times and cozy times so that you could achieve whatever's coming in. And again, it's like all from the most beautiful of intentions. It's all because you want your loved ones to be safe and happy and loved and abundant. King of Wands here. This is you trusting in yourself, trusting in what you're alchemizing into your reality. I'm not the sort of person who, I don't see life as a separation of work and home necessarily. I do see us as the alchemists of our own reality, and I do think in the future humans will go more into a sovereign state of being where they form their own sovereign families and sort of work more from home, or be their own bosses, or be the CEOs of their own life, really take control of their free will, and really start alchemizing their reality, and instead of sort of segmenting and compartmentalizing their lives. So that might be something you crave, or something that appeals to you. I feel like there's someone here who has had to do a lot of healing, a lot of thinking. I feel like you've been moved by your relationships a lot. I feel like your relationships really affect you at a core level. Maybe you've been thinking about how to approach somebody, okay, and how to, justice, how to balance something out, how to do something in a way that it works out for everybody. This is someone who has the urge to be fair, you know, and to consider others' feelings as well as their own. I feel like you're very considerate of other people, and you value them as much as you value yourself here. Page of Swords is a card of you gathering data, of you trying to find out things, you know, trying to work things out, the nitty-gritty details before you make a move, before you try and resolve something. I feel like you've put a lot of thought into something, a particular relationship or connection that you value an awful lot. Justice here tells me that everything will work out for the greatest good of all involved. Hierophant. Taurus energy, your energy showing up. We've got Libra, we've got Leo, lots of fire here. We've got Aries, Libra again, all of the earth signs with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you've really been nurturing something, trying to find some sort of solution that you can offer out to create this harmony and this permanence. Again, the Hierophant is about the sense of permanent stability, tradition, wanting to be someone that is reliable, or wanting to create a situation that is secure, that is sanctuary, that is home. Okay, interesting. My ears ringing ears today. Okay, show me more about the Three of Wands. Hanged Man. Yeah, that sense of waiting, Taurus, that sense of you having done the work already, and now you have to relinquish it to the universe and trust that what you've done is enough. Trust that it's enough to get your dreams fruiting. There we go, fruiting. Can't always think of the word right away. I normally have quite good grammar, but for some reason when I'm reading tarot, all that goes out the window. Yeah, look at this, the Hermit. So again, there's that sense of you having had to really focus on your work here, you know, for the sake of all involved. And maybe there's a little bit of guilt, you know, because you can't be in two places at once. You can't build an empire for the people you love, for you and your family, your kids, whatever. You can't build an empire and also be at home, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do two things. So I feel like I'm speaking to someone who has had to pull themselves away from the people they love, and you didn't necessarily want to do this, but it was for the greater good overall. Okay, Five of Wands here, Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you've done all your thinking. I feel like you've done a lot of, they're telling me, machinations of the mind, you know, like you've done that crunching over something over and over again. The Knight of Cups here is telling me, let your energy move, let your heart move the energy, okay? Know that you have good intentions, pure intentions. Five of Wands, I feel like you don't have competition, but people might be trying to compete with you in work or business, or this could literally show us that you're fighting the good fight and you've got that power, that warrior power, the confidence. You know, I don't feel like anyone scares you. I feel like you will go up against anyone in any capacity, in the sense that you know you've got what it takes. And, you know, you've really got that sublime, sovereign confidence with the King of Wands showing up. So you may find yourself being around energies that you do find quite competitive. You know, maybe it's after a period of you working alone or something like that. Maybe you're widening your arena your work arena, going to new levels. And this is Spirit saying, yes, you've got what it takes. You know, you've got this beautiful level of a warrior spirit in business or in creating what you want, and that you don't have to worry. You know, you've got it. You can compete with the best of them. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. The Star card and the Four of Swords. So this is a card of healing. Maybe you were reaching out to a higher power. Maybe you were trying to think in new and different ways when it came to a personal issue that you were dealing with. Card flipping over. Behave yourself. Okay. Show me the Page of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. So this shows me that something's going to shift. You know, there's going to be a shift, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about the movement of energy. It's all about, you know, we can't ever stay in the same place for too long, whether it's in relationships or whatever. Everything has to change. The only guarantee is change, you know. So this is telling me, give yourself time to recuperate from anything that's been heavy on you emotionally, anything that's had you overthinking. You need to be able to switch your mind out and let your mind recharge here. And then I feel like you'll be getting epiphanies, you'll be getting, you know, energies floating in from the non-physical, which is what constantly happens. It's just that, you know, they didn't want to tell us this in school. So you're going to connect with energies, and I feel like something's going to pop in your head and you're going to get something moving on. Okay, we've got the Four of Swords twice here. I feel like something you offer to someone or something that's offered to you is going to give you a sense of satisfaction, a sense of relief. I feel a sense of relief coming off of this Four of Swords, that something got balanced out, that there was justice, that there was some sort of an evening out of the playing field, or someone understanding you or you understanding them. This is a sense of understanding with the Justice and the Four of Swords. Understanding that brings relief. And we've got the Mother Star here underneath the Hierophant. And this is a big yes card, a big yes card to something permanent, stable, telling me to traditional again. So it's almost like you're activating blueprints within you that are powerful, okay? I'm hearing the word fortified, okay? So it's almost like you want your own castle, you want your own security, you want something solid and stable here. And this card coming out says that yes, you are going to get it. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify some more. Show me Three of Wands and the Hanged Man, please. The World. Yeah, this is like you've completed something. You've already sent something out. You've already done something that you're waiting to hear back from. Looking really successful. Infinite abundance and the material and spiritual prosperity. Again, balance, justice. So it almost feels like your success is as a result of what you sent out to the universe. It is exactly what you deserve. When this success comes in, you got it because you deserve it. 10 of Cups here. This could be something, you know, in family. This could be something like you doing more sports, having more outdoor time with your family, you know, something like that, going on more holidays, allowing yourself to be more playful, I'm getting here. Could be friends or family, playfulness. Again, you've done all that you can in a certain situation. So there's definitely, you know, there's definitely a message here for you to let yourself off the hook, let yourself switch into your inner child energies, let yourself be jubilant and playful and joyous, because remember, that's what it's all for. Whatever we want, we feel like we will feel better in the having of it. So remind yourself that you can always feel better in the now moment, even if you're waiting for something, even if you've fallen out with someone, or, you know, something's not going to plan in a relationship. I feel like give yourself that jubilant energy. 9 of Cups coming out here again. Emotional satisfaction, wish fulfillment. You've done the research, you've done the hard work. Now let your heart sing, Taurus. Let your heart enjoy the fruits of your labor, because that's what it's all for, isn't it? That's what it's all about at the end of the day. 5 of Pentacles on top of the 4 of Swords and the Star card. So you've had to sort of, you know, again, 5 of Pentacles with the Ancestor of Exile is telling me that, you know, you had to sort of be alone for a while for some reason. Find your own healing, find your own balance. Be self-reliant. This could have been at any point in your life, the way it's showing up in this reading. But I feel like I'm speaking to someone who really values family, home, stability. We've got the Six of Pentacles coming out. So again, there's this idea of equal give and take. There's this idea of someone being there right when you need them, or you being there for someone in the right way with some sort of gift or offer when they need it from you. And that this will move the energy into a much more healing, balanced space here. Eight of Swords, yeah. Something you've been in your head about. Lots of thinking with the Thinker card, lots of thinking. But this will balance itself up. There's this need here for you to relinquish it to the universe and to understand that there are many, many forces orchestrating things behind the scenes in ways that we as individual beings could not possibly control. The best advice I can give you here is get your rest, okay? Be balanced with yourself. Put yourself first. Remember, we are all immortal. So as much as our relationships really pull us in and we feel like, oh no, if I don't say what I mean now, I'll never speak to that person again, or whatever. We always feel this pressure with our relationships. But that's the human side of us. That's us in our avatar, in our human flesh vehicle. Okay, that's the lower animal nature that worries, and the higher self always has faith. And I feel like this is what Spirit wants me to tell you here. Have faith that the universe is always fair and just, and that the universe sees everything, feels our intentions, and that something that's been worrying you will get balanced out. I feel like the best thing you can do is sleep as much as you can, okay, if there's anything stressing you out. And also just be kind to yourself, you know, nurture yourself. Give yourself a break. I'm getting that heavily here. The Hierophant, the Six of Swords, and the Mother Star. Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yes. Taurus, I feel like I've got to tell you in a motherly way, no more worrying, okay? No more overthinking. You might want to meditate if you don't already, okay? And literally, once we learn to shut the lower mind up, once we learn to close the chatter of the lower mind, the bliss that awaits you is priceless. And it reminds you who you truly are. And the Six of Swords coming out here, this is you moving, being guided to a more peaceful timeline, to a more peaceful chapter in your life. And this abundance coming in, you want to be able to enjoy it when it comes in, right? So get prepared now, because this is beautiful. Okay, you could be spreading light to one of your loved ones. You could be sort of helping them get over something worrying or stressful with something you offer them. Let's have a look here. Okay, we've got the engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Page of Pentacles is essentially, you know, that offering someone something, right? We've got reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, making memories. So yeah, I feel like there's someone you really value. Now this engagement ring, it could simply be representative of a token of affection passed from you to someone else, or from them to you. Again, this is someone really special to you. Know that, you know, oh, it's just gone out of my head and this has just popped in instead. We've got the Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. Let me pull one more. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. And abundance again on the bottom of the deck. So maybe you've been, you know, dealing with a situation, and no judgment here. Maybe, you know, you thought they had other interests, or maybe they thought you had other interests. And perhaps it's simply because, remember I said about you having to pull yourself away to do lots of work, or having to not spend so much time with family. It's almost like someone's waiting for a grand gesture. Someone's waiting for someone else to prove something to them. To prove that there's nothing to worry about. To prove that they're the one you want, or you're the one they want. There's something like that here. Okay. I feel like you really need to prepare for this abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Again, nostalgia, okay? Someone meaningful to you. It's like you want to transform something with them. Relationship evolving to the next phase, yeah. This is almost like something's going to shift because one of you is going to make a grand gesture. Someone's coming in with a big sort of... I'm hearing trinket, okay? So this is something that is going to be highly meaningful, either coming onto your pathway or you doing something big and meaningful for somebody else. You'll know which way this goes, okay? We've got Fatima, the mother of Imams. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. So this is the goddess that reminds me most of family being the most important thing. And again, I feel like that is you. I feel like you're on the pathway to having this, you know, this 10 of Cups kind of happily ever after sort of satisfaction. But the 9 of Cups being right next to it is a reminder that you are allowed to be happy and satisfied in and of yourself, okay? To allow your happiness to be organic and not reliant on something happening around you. I know that's so easy for people to say. It's one of the easiest things to say and one of the more difficult things to achieve because it requires a lot of spiritual work, okay? A lot of spiritual work. Let's read this. We can get caught up in the ego's idea of who we need to become or of what we need to achieve. Fatima is the grace that sweeps through our seemingly complex lives and reminds us of what's core, what's solid earth to the soul, family, even if family means a few beloved friends. What matters most is the love and gratitude we bring to those who are there for us and the love and gratitude we feel when they show up for us. Nurturing, protecting and taking care of the ones we love is a sacred occupation. My great-grandmother, Big Margie, advised me that if I ever had children, I needed to make sure I got paid for it. I had no clue what she was talking about. The idea was so foreign. Big Margie believed that women should have a wage for the time they spend raising children so that their work would at last be valued. The role of housewife or of stay-at-home mom is sacred. If it's consciously chosen, it is a profound contribution to raise and reconstitute the world. There is a legacy of love that can be inherited by the whole family from such undivided attention and presence. Fatima restores the significance and importance to the spiritual path of motherhood. Fatima is also a call to step back, take a deep breath and take inventory of how much you can be grateful for right now in this moment. She releases you from unreal expectations of yourself. Whether you have mothered a child, a friend, or yourself, Fatima helps you see again the vital role the nurturer provides. She offers the perspective that says love is the family we all belong to and gratitude is the state of wealth we get to live in. Okay, what am I most grateful for in this moment? So, Taurus, what are you most grateful for in this moment? And then the intention on this card is love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. Okay. So again, that family confirmation here. Absolutely lovely. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out. Let's pull an angel card for you. I would say make sure you are spending enough time giving yourself self-love rather than overthinking, okay? Release the thoughts if you can. And we've got this angel card here that says, when you are sad, we are with you. When you are weak, we will carry you. And I feel like this needs to be here. So times when you feel alone, times when you feel like things just haven't gone your way, then it can happen. You know, you can have a funny 10 minutes or a funny hour and then your mind shifts. Once you give it that nurturing and find a new frequency, then your mind will shift to a better station. I see the mind as a TV, essentially. You know, we can channel information from so many different frequency levels. This message I'm getting here is that if you feel alone or anytime you're not having a good time, use that alone time to connect more with spirit and to allow them to surround you with their energy. Because you know what? Aloneness is a beautiful thing when you realize you're never alone. When you realize that closing off the outside world sometimes is such a powerful thing because it gives you more connection to your higher self. And we can't really do that in the same way when we're sort of getting started on our spiritual pathway. We need to forge the bridge, okay? And that starts off with hermit energy, which we've got here. It starts off with being comfortable. in our own, they're telling me in our own skin, but also comfortable alone, comfortable in our own space, comfortable in our own being without anyone else. And that actually helps your relationships flow better. But this is looking beautiful, Taurus, okay? We've got victory here. We've got the material prosperity. And I'm getting this beautiful energy that, you know, any thinking or worrying you do, it's from such good intention. Spirit just wants to remind you that, you know, your satisfaction is just as important as everybody else's, okay? So I'm a little bit tired today. I've been, you know, I had a migraine yesterday. I have a thing with not sleeping a lot, so you'll hear it in my voice when I haven't slept, but yeah, that's enough about me. Taurus, I hope this has been helpful for you. If you've liked the reading, why not hit the button and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again. Lots of love.